Alright, so before we actually go and play as Altair, I've actually collected all the memoir pages, well, as of now anyway, and this will allow us to get the armour of Ishak Pasha, which, I don't know really. Could I consider it the best armour in the game? Mainly because of its, like, hidden effect, which is basically, it has the potential to deflect crossbow, like, arrows. Well, they're not arrows, are they? They're bolts. Crossbow bolts and musket bullets. I hate bullets. So, just gonna find where the hell this thing is. I think it's Hagia Sophia, so of course, yep, down here, of course. Hidden Tomb. Alright. So I'm gonna travel there, and I'm gonna try and get the armor of Ishak Pasha. Alright, so we're at Hagia Sophia. Remember where we got those flowers? What were they? The white tulips, I believe. Anyway, let's enter the Hagia Sophia, and let's try and get this armor. Of course, no doubt, we're gonna get to do some deep penetration, and no doubt, it's gonna be like an underground puzzle that lasts about 60 hours. It usually is. Hagia Sophia's secret, renowned for its valour and courage, the remains of the Turkish assassin Ishak Pasha are buried in an underground tomb accessible through Hagia Sophia. Full sync, complete the level within 6 minutes. You know, you gotta love, well, I gotta say a few things right now. You gotta love the fact that they used a different language each time they're like trying to explain something. This happened in Brotherhood. Oh, is that good? No, that's bad. That's terrible. That is absolutely awful. I've completely fucked myself over. Or have I? A little bit. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's beside the point. So they use different... I've done it again! I've done it again! What am I doing? I keep pressing X. I should not do that until I'm ready. Christ! Alright, let's try again. I actually have a really bad cough right now. Like... oh my god. Just as I say it. As if on cue. I actually have a pretty bad cough, which I always have a bad cough. I have no idea why. Anyway, a few things to say. Yeah, they use different language every time they want to say something. It's like, complete the level within 6 minutes. And then it's like, beat the level in under 6 minutes. And then it's don't take damage. And then it's do not receive any damage. I don't get it. Oh, that's nice. It actually tells me how much time I've got remaining. I just put a cough suite in, so I didn't cough as much. But there you go. I didn't actually know that. Anyway, let's climb up to the top of Hagia Sophia then, shall we? This should be pretty fun. Well, you never know. It might be. I don't know yet. I don't actually remember doing this. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I think I might have done at some point, but... given what the armor looks like, I probably didn't use it. But then again, I probably didn't know it had special effects to it. And that's pretty good. I like the special effects. Oh. Well, isn't that useful? Okay, so, yeah, the special effects, as I've mentioned, are to deflect crossbow bolts and musket bullets, which, oh, that is absolutely incredible. Of course, there's a chest there, just to distract me. Why would there ever be a chest there? God damn, where am I going? Over here? Oh, I thought so. Hiya! Ooh, pardon me. Just as my feet hit the floor, I expel the burp. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got to go around and then climb on these chandeliers. Are they chandeliers? I suppose, yeah, I suppose they are chandeliers. It reminds... somebody smashed my chandelier. Ah, nice YouTube poop reference there. What's going on with these like, little chimes, by the way? Oh, can I zipline here? Turns out I can. Sorry if there are a lot of cuts here and there. My throat is absolutely fucked right now, and I'd rather cut out my coughing rather than like keep it in, because yeah, you really don't want to hear me coughing and spluttering And that is just absolutely disgusting, I'm sure. So, if there are any cuts here and there, it's because my lungs are coming up and I have to push them down again. I do apologise for that, but you know, it's just how it is. We're humans, and sometimes humans have medical issues. Where the fuck am I going? This way? I assume this way. Maybe? Yes! Oh my god, I'm so clever. It's as if I have played Assassin's Creed before. Maybe. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me in the asshole! What's going on? Wait, can I make this? Oh, I'm not going to be able to make this jump. Oh my god! Holy shit! I made it back! Are you serious? Oh my god! I can't believe that actually happened. I seriously can't believe I got back. That is incredible. And all my missions are successful as well. This is a good day, apart from the cough, but this is a very good day. Oh, climb up a bit, I'm going to do a back eject. Hiya! Ooh, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to keep climbing to the very, very top. You know, I wonder if anyone has actually been inside the Hagia Sophia. Are you allowed inside? I mean, not in real life, of course. I mean, in the game, because this is apparently inside Hagia Sophia, and no one really seems to be around, or, you know what I mean, no one has received this armor before, so, well, I guess you got to climb up here. But still, there's like scaffolding and ladders and such, so realistically, you'd think that some people might have been up here just like tend to it, maybe. Oh, can I do this? Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I was mentioning beforehand how I mentioned that the oh, I'm actually almost done, am I? Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you after. You know, this one wasn't very annoying. I will admit, this one was actually quite fun and very short. I like that. Ishak Pasha's armour. Armour of the late Ottoman Vizier Ishak Pasha. Okay, I barely even got a chance to read that. Well, this is the armour. I'm not a huge fan of the mask, I will admit. However, it does have special bonuses, of course. And from what I am aware of, the mask actually comes off during the cutscenes, so it's okay. I think during the main story cutscenes, anyway. And also, like I say, it deflects fucking bullets sometimes. It's a sometimes thing. It's not like a 100% chance to deflect all bullets, because that would be too useful, of course. Anyway, before I leave, I want to tell you, the back eject, it never looks like you're going to land the back eject. It always looks like you're going to miss, but you never do. Well, sometimes anyway. My free running skills this time have been absolutely shit, but my recovery skills have been top notch. You know, I always found it very interesting how every bit of armour Ezio finds, like, fits him perfectly. You know what I mean? Like, maybe this one not perfectly. You know, it's a bit bulky in the chest area. But maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. But it always seems that Ezio can fit into any armour he finds. Like, the armour of Altair. Altair was apparently the same body type, was the same height, you know, the same fit as Ezio when he was like roughly the same age, you know what I mean? It just seems a little too convenient. Then again, guess what? It is a game, so perhaps that's the reason. Maybe. Alright, well there's no money in the bank right now, but maybe later on. So, let's head off back to the Galata district and let's go play as our good pal Altair ibn La'akhad. You know, before we actually get there, I'd just like to ask, do you like this style of mission where, like, you have two missions going on at once, or perhaps, like, a few missions that you can choose from at a different time, such as, like, you know, Grand Theft Auto or something? where you've got a mission from... I'll use Grand Theft Auto 5 as an example, because it's more fresh in my mind. Where you've got a mission from Leicester in one area, and then you've got a mission from, let's say... what's the guy? Simeon. You know what I mean? There's different people all over the place, and there's different missions for different people. And I think that that's a really good way of doing things, because you don't really get like a choice in a sense. You just get to pick whose mission you want to do next. And you want to do Altair's mission, or do you want to do the main story mission for Ezio? But then again, they're all main story missions. If you go in like by the game's logic and by how the game functions, the main story is both of them. You know what I mean? The main story is to collect the Masyaf keys and watch Altair's memories, which I'll get onto in a second. And the other main story is to play as Ezio and do Ezio's thing. So there you go. Now, I want to ask, when it comes to the Masyaf keys, it's very, very convenient how in the modern day, Desmond is being used by, well, it is being used in the Animus to witness his ancestors' memories. Okay? That's fine. That's totally acceptable. However, it would seem that Altair can also put his memories into those Masyaf keys. And those are like artifacts, you know, from the precursor race, or whatever they're called, you know what I mean? The ones who came before, that's correct. Those are artifacts from those people. So of course, Altair could use them to put his memories in. That must be like, you know, just some sort of... you can't call it futuristic, because it was like in the past. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain. But he's using those to show his memories to whoever has the keys. In this case, it's Ezio. Now, does Ezio know that Altair is actually his like great-great-great-grandfather or something? You know what I mean? Because that's how it must be. It must be that way. Or yeah, it must be that way. Because how else would Desmond be able to view Altair and Ezio unless they were like related by blood? You know what I mean? Because if they weren't, then well, technically everyone is related to everyone in a sense. Technically, if you go back far enough, I think everyone must be related to everyone. Well, close enough anyway. But you know, I have a lot of things to say about this. But how does Altair like know that someone's gonna watch them? Who told him? I think the apple must have told him. You know what I mean? Because obviously it was the precursor race. It was inside the apple. Well, not inside. Whatever. You know what I mean? They must have told him that someone is going to view these memories and they will help in the future. And obviously Altair, being an assassin, would understand that, you know, the future, when he's gone, the future needs to learn things from him. So that's what he's showing here. And does Ezio know that... Well, I know... This is gonna... Oh my god, this is so hard to explain, but like... Towards the end you'll figure it out. But does Ezio know at this current time that what he is doing will be seen by someone in the future? It must be so hard to explain to someone, like, oh, in the future someone's gonna like watch your life and learn from it. Like, that makes no sense to, like, especially back then, back in these times when technology was very limited. It's, I don't know, before I actually get to this mission, I just want to, like, you know, spout some shit real quick. But does Ezio know that, you know, Altair is his great-great-great-great-grandfather or whatever he is, you know, is related to him in any way? Because he mentions him, but he doesn't seem to mention him as family member. He, like, sort of mentions him as a fellow assassin. You know what I mean? And I think that's a correct way of doing things, but I just think that since they are related, Ezio should know that, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's do the mission for Altair, shall we?
They say he screams in his sleep, calling out for his father.
Abbas, what a miserable man.
It is not our place to judge.
It certainly is. If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
Shh. Good evening.
Water.
Of course. Sit.
Many thanks. What brings you here, old man?
Pity Abbas. Do not mock him. He has lived as an orphan for most of his life, shamed by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor. And unlike Al-Mualim or Altair, he never betrayed us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out. Unjustly. Is it you? I heard the rumors, but I did not believe them.
I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself. It's been a long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
Fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
So, where do I begin?
With us.
The Mentor's return. Altair has returned to Masyaf after 2 decades of self-imposed exile. Gather allies and eliminate Abbas. Full sync. Do not kill anyone except Abbas and his captains. Well, you know me. I like to kill everyone.
You say these men are cruel. Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent?
Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy.
Then they will die, for they have compromised the order. But those who still live by the creed must be spared.
You can trust in us. You've heard the stories going around the village.
Alright, so I have to kill Abbas's captains without alerting any other guards. I mean, isn't Altair like 82 now? Oh, it's going to be a bit tricky. I like how his clothing is all like, you know, old and dusty and grey and decrepit. You know what I mean? It fits his style. He's been in exile, and it kind of looks like this lady's clothing over here. I'm kind of not too big of a fan of the fact that it's not really an eagle peak. It's kind of peaked a little bit, but it's rounded, and it's not really an eagle peak. I enjoy the eagle peak. That's what I like personally, because Altair, I'm sure it translates to like bird of prey, and Ezio does as well, and I think that is, you know, what it's all about. Can I call in assassins? Oh no, I have to kill them both at the same time, I suppose, maybe?
Clear out, old.
Well, there we go then. That guy's face there was completely smothered in blood. Oh, that is fantastic. Anyway, yeah, this cape is absolutely, like, gorgeous. You know, if it was cleaned up a bit maybe, you know, if it was, like, maybe black or red or white, this would be an awesome cape. So technically, if you think about it, Ezio wasn't the first assassin to wear a cape. Altair was. Ah, oh, what a legend. Right, so I have to try and... Oh my god, there's going to be... Oh, my assassin up there. Oh, my assassin's up there. There's Masyaf Castle in the distance. My god, this brings back a lot of memories of Assassin's Creed 1. I played it back in 2007, and honestly, I loved it. I loved Assassin's Creed 1. Ooh, what the hell? There's a ghost. Ah. Wait. I'm confused now. That reminds me of the beginning of the game, part 1. How did Ezio see Altair's ghost and young Altair's ghost? You know what I mean? Also, by the way, they changed Altair's face quite a lot to match Ezio's face, and of course Desmond's face. Just another thing.
Shh. We do not want to get him killed.
Okay then, well, follow me lads. We're gonna go kill this goonie over here then. Right, so, yeah, I could understand people seeing ghosts, because obviously, maybe it's like spiritual and stuff, so I can understand people seeing the ghosts, and maybe they believe that kind of thing, and that's fine. Oh yeah, Arrow Storm. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, this is so awesome. Right, let's go kill this captain then, shall we?
You pathetic miser. Stand down, or...
Follow me to the castle, and spill no blood if you can help it.
You see, this is why I love Altair. Spill no blood if you can help it. Of course he means that kill people if you need to, but if it's not necessary, don't kill them. And that's why I like Altair. He's a very knowledgeable man, he's very wise, he's very intelligent, of course. Ooh, I don't really think I can climb that. I don't really think I'm, you know, in good enough condition to climb this. You know, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. No, I didn't think so. I mean, what do you expect? He's 82 years old. He's still a rugged and tough assassin. Good in combat, of course, but he doesn't have the best stamina. Oh, nice. Come on. Thank you very much. I was going to say, kill that guy. I wonder if I can loot his body. That'd be funny if I could. No. That'd be funny. Altair didn't have the ability to loot, though, if you remember back to Assassin's Creed 1. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 1, it was a fantastic game. Oh, there's the ghost again. The Ghost of Maria, I believe. Assassin's Creed 1 was a fantastic game. It gets way too much flack. Yeah, it wasn't very fun in a lot of aspects, but seriously, the story was great. And it actually built the foundation for the rest of the series, so come on.
2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls. We could use your wisdom. Now more than ever.
That's exactly what I thought, pal. I thought you'd actually turn around and become my pals. Well, you have a cape as well, man. Holy shit, nice cape. Oh, it's got the assassin insignia on the back and everything. You are a legend, sir. A true legend. A true hero. Okay, well, let us infiltrate Masyaf Castle then. Oh, I was going to say, you want to try that? You want to try that shit around Altair? No.
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you!
Our mentor has returned!
I love how Abbas is like hated by everyone, yet no one sort of... Oh, I do need help. There we go. Thank you very much, people. Ooh. Yeah, I love how no one actually sort of stood up to Abbas. There's like tons of people. Tons of assassins here. Do not kill anyone except Abbas and his captains. I didn't kill them. I didn't kill them, mate. That's not me. That's not me at all. I'm not doing this. I'm calling for aid. But I don't... Oh, I didn't even call for that one. You know what I mean? Like, people are doing this. This isn't me. I didn't kill them. Whatever. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, no one actually stood up to Abbas. Even though there's tons of assassins around, no one actually decided, you know what? Just like Altair did with Al-Mualim, kill the mentor, because he's fucking crazy. Well, Al-Mualim means the mentor, so you know what I mean.
Tell your men to stand down.
No! I am defending Masyaf. Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you! You have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
Use the gun to kill Abbas. The gun? Wow. Altair was one advanced motherfucker.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image.
No!
But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his final days. And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
Well, technically, neither did Ezio, if you think about it. I mean, yeah, Ezio was born into a wealthy family of bankers. Bankers, you know, quotation fingers there. Because, of course, his father was indeed an assassin, and so was his uncle, and so was his mum, technically. So, you know what I mean? Ezio was born into the assassins as well, but he just didn't know it. Of course, back then, you were born into the assassins, and then, like, you was trained to be an assassin since you could walk and talk, and, you know what I mean? That's how it was back then. But in the Renaissance period, when Ezio was born, there was no sort of, you know, the second you are able to walk, you are able to, you know, run and climb and shit, you know what I mean? There is no training like that. You learn it as you age, and once they, like, got older, then they were ready to be indicted into the creed, you know, naturally over time. Of course, that's just how it is in real life, you know, human values change and people understand things a lot easier, and, you know what I mean? I just think that it mimics life very well, in a sense, apart from the fact that you run around killing everyone and no one really seems to care. But, you know, it mimics life quite nicely, I feel. Anyway, I'd just like to say, if you do collect 25 Animus fragments, you can go to a bookshop and buy the map for all the memoir pages, so you can actually find yourself the armor of Ishak Pasha, and that is how you actually find all the pages on the map. You could Google the map and then, like, you know, run around trying to find them, although it is fairly tricky, so I wouldn't really recommend that. I'd suggest you just find 25 of the Animus fragments and then buy the map yourself. Far easier. Alright, let's head off to the next mission then, shall we?